I have just received a new shift knob from ShifterZ, and this is a bit of an interesting installation. And of course, I went down this road because I kind of hate this little cheesy OEM knob that they give you, and wanted to go for a more classic retro look. It's in grabber orange. That's the color they recommended to me. For most people are buying the grabber orange if they're trying to match the Badlands orange. And this is not quite as simple as one might assume. If you think this knob is just threaded onto the shift lever, not the case at all. And so there is a little bit of a procedure with this. And in addition to buying the shift knob, you do need to buy this adapter specific for the Bronco from ShifterZ. And pretty nicely made. Looks like a piece of stainless here. And I'm going to go through the procedure that they give to install this thing. So the first thing we're going to do is, using the trim tool implement of choice, is we're going to pry this cap up. And as I expected, not necessarily the easiest thing to do. And maybe a combination of trim tools is going to be the ticket here to pry this thing off of here. So tip one is, if you have a pair of these tools like this, probably make your job a little bit easier. So we've got that cap off of there without destroying it. So if we ever want to put that back. Now we've exposed a set screw. And the nice people at ShifterZ give you the appropriate sized Allen key to use there. Comes right off like so. We're going to save all this. We're going to reuse that. And lo and behold, shift knob has popped right off. And there's a spring here. We're going to leave that in place. And if we notice on this adapter part, there is a flat side to it here. And that's going to key into the flat spot on the actual shift lever. And there we have that back in place. We still have the interlock here on the shift lever functioning. With the knob adapter, we've got a flat washer here to use. So we have the adapter almost flush here with the top. We're going to put this washer on. Put this screw in place. We're going to go ahead and tighten this down. All right, that's probably enough. And then ShifterZ has included this jam nut. Little note here. I think what they're trying to say is don't bottom out the shift knob on the adapter. You could damage it. And then also we want to use this jam nut so that we can index the threads such that our pattern is always facing the correct direction. And I really like this feature. I can't tell you how many manual transmissions I've driven over the years where even the factory shift knob has managed to rotate itself. So I think this is pretty cool that we have the jam nut, that we can index this. If it ever goes a little bit wonky, we can adjust the jam nut, square things right back up where they're supposed to be. So I've got a wrench on the jam nut. This is a 19, or of course you could use a 3/4, and just snugging that down a little bit, and it looks like we're good to go. The interlock still seems to work just fine, and a nice looking setup. Very happy with that. Very happy with the parts that Twisted Shifter provided. I have no affiliation with them, just pleased customer. I think the quality of the parts was excellent, and the pricing was very reasonable. So that's it for this little project.